In this video, we'll go through exam questions that cover the criteria, extract information from lists, tables, diagrams and charts, and create frequency tables. You can locate the questions on the mathsmath.com website under entry 3. The questions come from different exam boards. We'll start with the non-calculated questions and then we'll move to the calculated questions. Here is the first one. Rishi has a list of the number of tents at the festival each year. We've got 2017, number of tents 153, 2018 169, 2019 268, 2020 332. How many tents were there in total in these 4 years? Show your working. So we're going to add the 4 numbers. I could split them into 2s, so I could do 153 and 169 first, and 268 and 332 next, and then add the 2 totals. So starting with the first one, 3 and 9, that is 12, so 2 down, 1 carried over. 5 and 6, that is 11, and the 1, that is 12, so 2 down, 1 carried over. Now 1, 2, 3, so 322, which we're going to add with the other total. 8 and 2, that is 10, so 0 down, 1 carried over. 6 and 3 is 9, and the 1 is 10, so 0 down, 1 carried over. 2 and 3 is 5, and the 1 is 6. So we can add 600 now to 322, so adding the 2 totals together. 2 and 0 is 2, 3 and 6 is 9, so 922. Rishi has a bar chart that shows the number of people who attended the festival in these years. In which years did fewer than 900 people attend the festival? So fewer than 900. Where is 900? That is in between 800 and 1000. So fewer than this. That's this one and this one. So that is 2017 and 2019. A supervisor counts the number of departures from an airport in one morning. These are the results. Complete the frequency table. So we've been given the frequency for Belfast, Cardiff and Glasgow, and we need to add them for Madrid and Paris. So let's start with Madrid. We've got 1 here, 2, 3, 4, so it's 4 of them. And Paris, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. An organizer keeps a record of the different types of community events that took place over the summer. She started to put this information into a frequency table to report at a meeting. Complete the frequency table. So we have the frequencies for fun fair, marathon, street party. We're looking at quiz and talent show. Let's do quiz first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Talent show, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to double check that you've done this correctly, you can cross out the rest that you've got. So fun fair, we should have 7, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Marathon, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a street party, we have 1, 2, 3, and that shows that we've crossed out everything in here, so we must have completed this correctly. A farmer makes a note of the weights of his newborn lambs. These are the results. Complete the frequency table. So 2 kilogram ones, we've got 4. Just to double check, so 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 kilogram ones, we've got 10, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4 kilogram ones, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 5 kilogram ones, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We've crossed out everything in the list, and there are, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 times 6, that is 24 in total, and we have here 4 and 6, which is 10, 10 and 10 is 20, and the 4, that is 24, so that matches what we have as the total. So it tells us that we've done this correctly. We now move into the calculator questions. Ria needs to hire a van to move into her new flat. Ria wants to move before Thursday. She wants to hire the largest van she can. She wants to pay less than £75. What is the cost of the van Ria hires? So, needs to be before Thursday. So we're looking to the left, either Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday. And the cost needs to be less than £75 and the largest van possible. So looking at large, is there anything there under £75? There isn't. 85, 81, 85. Looking at medium, we've got 80, 74 and 80. So 74, that is under 75. So that's the one that we're going to suggest. The cost is £74. Ria sees this graph on a gas bill. Ria says the total amount of gas used in November and December was more than 150 units. Is Ria correct? So we're looking at November and December. So that's between 60 and 70 for November. Is it 61? Let's have a look. So 61, 62, 63, 64, 65. That doesn't work. Is this 62? So is it going up in twos, the scale? 62, 64, 66, 68, 70. So that works. So this is 62. For December, it's in between 80 and 90. So 80, 82, 84, 86. So we've got 62 and 86. '62 add 86 gives us 148. Ria thinks that the total amount for November and December combined was more than 150 units. So is she correct? We're going to say no, because this is less than 150, not more. Ria counts the different activities she does each month. These are the results. Complete the frequency table for the results. So we're looking at the frequency for the gym. So we're looking for the word gym. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. To double check, let's just add these frequencies together and work out the total. 6 and 4 is 10. 2 and 3 is 5, and another 5, that is 10. So 10 and 10 gives us 20. You could use a calculator to add them up as well. Do we have 20 activities in total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4, which is 20. So that proves we've done this correctly. The chart shows the cost of copying documents. A customer wants a large size copy. Brett says a large size color copy costs 48p more than a large size black and white copy. Is Brett correct? So we're comparing a large size color copy with a large size black and white copy. So large, large. For black and white, that is in between 10 and 20. We've got 1, 2, 3, 5 divisions, so it must be going up in twos. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. And for the color copy, it's in between 60 and 70, so 60, 62, 64. What is the difference between the two? So 64 take away 18. Gives us 46 pence. And Brett says that it costs 40p more. So is Brett correct? We're going to say no. Brett sends parcels to customers. He has a list of the heights and weights of the parcels. It costs £5 to send a parcel of height less than 25 centimeters and weight less than 15 kilograms. Which is the heaviest parcel that Brett can send for £5? So we're looking for heights that are less than 25 centimeter. So 21, 24, 22 and 14, and weights that are less than 15 kilograms. So that's 11, 7, 12 and 6. So we're looking for parcels that meet both criteria. And this one has both of them underlined, and this one as well. So these two parcels meet both of the criteria. Which is the heaviest one that he can send? So out of the two, this is 7 kilograms and this one is 6. So we're going to say this one. So we're going to say 24 centimeters and 7 kilograms. The chart shows the weekly wages of people in different jobs. Brett is paid a wage of £330 each week. How much more is Brett paid each week than a person with the least wage? The person with the least wage or the lowest wage in the bar chart that is this one here, so a hairdresser, and they get between 250 and 300. So let's have a look. 250, 260, 70, 80, 90, 300. So this is £290. So we'll do 330, take away 290. Which is 40. So Brett is paid £40 more than a Deborah looks at film reviews. Each film is rated 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 stars. These are the ratings. Complete the frequency table to show this information. So we've got the frequency for 1, 2 and 3 stars. We haven't got it for 4 stars and 5 stars. So let's look at 4s first. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 5 stars, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's add these together so we can double check that we've done this correctly. So 4, add 8, add 9, add 5 gives us 30. And have we got 30 ratings? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times 1, 2, 3, that is 30. So that shows we've done this correctly. Students choose college activities. Complete the frequency table to show the numbers of activities. So, football first, and then dance, singing and rugby. Football, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dance, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Singing, we've got 1, 2, 3. And rugby, we've got just 1. So adding these together, 7 and 3 is 10, 15, 16, so 16 in total. Do we have 16 activities? 1, 2, 3, 4 times 1, 2, 3, 4, so that is 16. The restaurant manager has a list of how many students eat lunch there each day. So we've got each day and the number of students. What is the lowest number of students? So we're comparing 253, 325, 523, 235, 352. So the lowest is the one that starts with the lowest digit. So we're looking at the first digit. We've got 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. So 2, that's the lowest. So we're going to focus on Monday and Thursday. Then we're going to look at the next digit. So now that number which has the lowest second digit will be the lowest number overall. So we've got 5 and 3. 3 is lower than 5, so automatically I don't need to even look at the units. This is the lowest number. So 235 is lower than 253. So you're going to say Thursday. Jamie writes down the food items he sells. Complete the frequency table to show this information. So let's have a look at what kind of food he sells. The first one is donuts, so I'm going to write that. Let's count all the donuts. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we have veggie burger. How many of them are there? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. After that we've got chips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And finally we've got salad. So 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 salads. Let's work out the total. So 8, 13 and 14 and 4 gives us 39. Do we have 39 orders in here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 and another 12, that is 24, and another 12, that is 36, 37, 38, 39. So that tells us we've done this correctly. An airport cafe displays this menu. The customer asks for 2 cups of coffee, soup and a roll, and chicken pie. She pays with a £20 note. How much change will she get? So 2 cups of coffee. There is coffee. So 2 times £4.49. Which is £8.98. Soup and roll, which is £3.25. And finally, chicken pie, which is £3.50. So adding these together gives us £15.73. She pays with a £20 note, so the change will be 20 take away £15.73. Which is £4.27. A supervisor keeps records about her team. She worked out the value of sales each salesperson made this morning. She put the information into this bar chart. She wants to find out the total value of their sales today. The table below shows the value of sales each salesperson made this afternoon. What are the total sales values for each salesperson? Show you're working out. So we have the morning sales shown in a bar chart and the afternoon sales shown in a table. We're going to work out the total sales for each person. So we have Mo here, who has made between 300 and 350 in the morning. So 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, so that works. So this is 320 pounds in the morning, and in the afternoon they made 247. So what we're going to do is add 320 and 247, which is 567. Daz, they made between 150 and 200 in the morning, so 160, 70, 80, 180, and 259 in the afternoon. So we can add 180 and 259, which is 439. And Colin, who made 300 in the morning and 265 in the afternoon. So we can add 300 and 265, which is 565. Sam manages a charity shop. She makes a table to show when staff work. Complete the frequency table to show the number of shifts worked by each staff member. Write your answer below. So we have Jill, Aisha, Sam, Juan and Bob. Let's start with Jill. There we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 for Jill. Aisha, we've got 1, 2, 3. Sam, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bob, we've got 1, 2, 3. Let's add these. So 7 and 3, that is 10. 5 and 5, that is 10. So that's 20. And the 3, that is 23. But here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 4, which is 24. So there is one missing in my answers. Have I left any names without crossing out? So there we go, Bob. So Bob should be 4, not 3. So that will make this 24 in total. And that's the end of the questions.